This evening, we're sharing a story of recovery and the hope for a brighter future. One man takes WCCO's Jennifer Mayerle inside his addiction and overdoses and shares what helped him get and stay sober.
The beginning of everything was when I was really young, probably 12 or so. I was introduced to prescription painkillers. It was just experimenting. I grew up in an awesome household, loving parents, loving family. It was literally just, hey, you want to try this? Sure. And the first time I ever took them, I was like, okay, I don't ever want to not feel like this ever again. At a certain point, it just became too expensive to do it the prescription way. And then that's what eventually led me to try essentially the same drugs, but the street version of those drugs. I was homeless. I couldn't hold down a job. I was committing crimes.
Derek Johnson said he tried most drugs. While fentanyl wasn't as widely known then, he suspects the synthetic opioid was mixed in with some of them.
I have overdosed 9 times.
Do you remember what it felt like to overdose or coming back after it?
Yeah, so sometimes it was just like I didn't even know. And then there was actually a time where I remember my mind was still conscious for a little bit of it, and I could hear my friends screaming at me. I could hear them like slapping me, but I couldn't feel it. And I was like mentally conscious, but I couldn't breathe, I couldn't talk.
How did you survive 9 overdoses?
If it wasn't for naloxone, I would not be alive today. Each time it was like a wake-up call. Every day was trying to quit. Every day was the day that I'm going to stop doing this. And then the withdrawals from the drugs kick in, and now tomorrow's the day.
Johnson willingly went to treatment 8 times. His first, 7th, and 8th time was at Hazelden Betty Ford.
There's usually an event that occurs that causes someone that day to reach out for treatment when they weren't reaching out the day before that.
Lydia Burr is the director of clinical services in St. Paul, where Johnson went for aftercare.
I think it's so important that people know that there is hope for recovery. No matter what's happened, there is hope for you in recovery.
She says there are treatment techniques and effective ways of treating addiction.
And although it's a chronic and progressive and fatal disease, it's one that somebody can actually make a complete recovery from.
Treatment includes family education and leaning on a support network.
Because the disease of addiction really breeds in isolation, what we really want to focus on is connection.
Johnson found that there was a window of time in his recovery where he gained some of what he had lost: a job, family trust.
Having that little glimpse really allowed me to see that like the struggles in the early stages of recovery are worth going through.
That 8th time in treatment stuck.
I found a really solid group of people. I made a lot of friends and more like family. And we found ways to have fun. We found ways to support each other. One of those people is now my wife.
Johnson's been sober 9.5 years. During that time, he's watched the fentanyl problem evolve into the current crisis.
It's even deadlier than the things that we already thought were the most deadly things out there. And that's just terrifying.
And I know you've had loss tied to fentanyl as well.
Yeah, last year I lost my brother to a fentanyl overdose and 2 of my cousins in a 5-month period. Why did I get to get out and they didn't?
Still, he wants others to know recovery is possible.
When you're in it, it seems impossible. And it is until you realize that it isn't.
What would you tell him about getting to the other side?
It's so worth it. And it's possible.
Jennifer Mayerle, WCCO News.
Johnson is now helping others in recovery. He runs sober living homes and also started a nonprofit that helps others find the support they need. Johnson says no matter where you are in your journey, help is available. And we have posted some resources on WCCO.com.